We all have desires. Slowly we move towards needs and we move towards others' needs. But nothing wrong in being with the desire. And the desires get transcended over a period of time through higher knowledge and understanding and through actual creation. But many times we can't because we are here in the first place to experience that thing. Everything is impermanent. What's the point in trying to even manifest anything? Just sit down in a closet and then meditate and then understand the concept of impermanence. It is there today, it's not there tomorrow, so why bother? But the deep inside, that desire is always there. The person is suppressing. I came here to be a business leader this lifetime. I came here to be a academician this lifetime. And I got to perform my duty in the best possible way. So our desires, as we start transcending 1, 2, 3, 4, and then slowly, our desires start aligning to the purpose, and so we start transcending that. When it starts aligning to the purpose, it becomes a need for our individual consciousness. And then slowly becomes others' need over a period. This is an evolution. So everything is perfect in here, that because we have an experience, we take what we have and then try to apply the science principles to manifest. And over a period, anything that is excessive desire, attachment to the desire will slowly go away. Meditation is making sure that our attachment to the desire goes away. Now, what you put in, what you execute is our choice. What comes out, a lot of things play. We'll also understand it. The simple meditation is helping us understand, helping us implement it into practicality absolutely impeccably. Thank you all and have a great day. Happy morning, everybody, friends and masters. Great afternoon, wonderful evening. Patriji had this concept. Meditation, enlightenment, awareness, and life just meal. Meditation should lead to mindfulness, which is arising out of awareness. When someone practices mindfulness as a practice, then concept of enlightenment may not never come, because we're only looking to practice mindfulness. What is mindfulness? Mindfulness is being in the present moment, non-judgmentally. So Patriji rightfully talked about this concept, meditation leading to enlightenment, leading to awareness, and leads to life just. Life just is living everything with maximum energy beautifully, maximizing our happiness at any given moment, experiencing it deeply. It is that rivers and mountains story. We experience the rivers and mountains once again deeply. We experience our movies in a different perspective when we watch them with meditation, with awareness. Meditation and reading books are leading us to enlightenment. Enlightenment is to understand that we are more than the body, that I'm creating my reality, that there is so much to learn, infinity to learn, that I can learn from everybody. Is not just one, that I know little. That every regret leads to fresh blunder, fresh experience of regret. That everybody has abundance. There's no dearth of things. Everything is energy. I'm not the body, I'm energy. When you have these understandings, then naturally, with meditation, we're getting into the awareness. And so mindfulness must come. We have to recognize that in the four states of awareness, four states where we have practically all our time is spent in four states: wakeful state, dreamy sleep state, and dreamless sleep state. And then the meditative state, consciously aware, but yet empty state. In all the four states, we have to maximize our experience in all the four states. So with regular meditation, our dreams become slowly, if you are a person who dreams, the dreams become more clearer. It happens. With regular meditation, our dreamless sleep is becoming much better, stronger. Our sleep is getting really deep. So you maximize your experience. If in a dreamy sleep, if dreams are coming, and then many times we don't even know what they are for, with meditation, if you provide a little bit of intent, then our dreams can become a lot more clearer for us to take something out of it. Dreams are messages. Dreams are not some jumbled up stuff that's happening. They're symbolic. They're providing an insight about a past or a future, symbolically telling us something about what we are doing is right, not right, what we may be learning from it. There's a huge science around this whole dreams, but usually everybody develops their own version of this sign language. Ted Andrews is one of the shaman masters, wrote books about a lot of this, interpreting these signs and symbols. The dreams are getting better, so maximize your experience. Dreamless sleep is absolutely maximize the experience, because we feel even after 1 hour of sleep, yoga nidra, we feel like great. Consciously being aware, that meditative state, the turiya state, is a state that we create with meditation, where we're feeling so blissful, so energetic. The reason every day we're coming together is because we like something about it. Initially, it can be tougher, but over a period of time, nobody wants to leave meditation. It becomes like our daily food, right? Some days, when the moment you didn't do meditation, you know that something is missing. Because there is something, it gives us that deep happiness, we know it. So then the last state, which is the wakeful state, we need to carry ourselves fully aware with awareness. That's mindfulness. Non-judgmentally, can we be non-judgmentally be aware of every moment, and then experience whatever experiencing with non-judgmental awareness? That means when I'm with Jagadish sir, there is no thinking of my past conversation, of what we talked, what we disagreed on, or any story which you may have liked or liked, and then not carry ourselves in the current conversation based on the lens of the past. Instead, it is right now, it is here. I have him in front of me as if I'm meeting a new person. So what is that I'm ready to get? present moment awareness. If we are, when we are talking to people, if we are in the present moment, means that we are non-judgmentally, judgment comes from a past experience with him are similar, right? Meeting a professor, oh, okay, so I should be like more disciplined or whatever the carrying that we had. The non-judgmental awareness to carry our current experience, then we are receiving fully from that person. Then we are also fully, our energy is on to experiencing whatever the person is saying. In this case, if he's probably giving a beautiful story with feeling it, then we are fully there. We gain it, we experience it fully. So when we are with people, we must be with people. Meditation must lead and they must develop this awareness. It has no meaning after an year of practice of meditation, we still are just doing. Teams are there, body here, mind somewhere else in a meeting. Equanimity, so being in the meeting, giving everybody a chance to be there, everybody a chance to speak, present, paying close attention to what others are saying. It will happen over a period of time, but we also need to take time to practice this. This is where mindfulness practice, where meditation is naturally developing awareness. So we become mindful. We just need to be aware that in meetings, I need to be fully present with people. So then your energy is there with them, then you're absorbing maximum with them, unbiased. When you're talking to them, unbiased. Maybe that employee always misses every time. The moment we look at them, the moment somebody is opening their mouth, oh, what is he going to tell me today? One more time is missing. And what we think and feel is what we create. If you think like this today, even if he didn't miss, but he's going to miss tomorrow because that's the experience you're seeking from him. So being with people, fully present, with a full energy, absorbing, mindfulness. When you're fully present with them, in all of this, we naturally are, when we're not in the past or present, so in the past or future, in the present moment, in that moment of, when we are in this present moment, then we slowly forget ourselves. We are flowing. It's called going to the flow state. When you're in the present moment, you are like a child, and so there is no separation. That's the idea. The whole concept of present moment is that there is no separation. When there is a past where you bring up an event, hold on to it, you're separating because you got some attachment. You feel that is special. Or a future, you feel that is special. Anytime there is something special attached, that means that is separate from everything else. That's why we hold on to these experiences. When we are in the present moment, non-judgmentally, then there is nothing special. You're just taking what is coming in with. That means you are in the flow state. You are with the consciousness at that moment. That inner talk, we have to be non-judgmental about ourselves. We got to go away from the inner talk. When we are with nature, meditation must lead towards enjoying the nature, being with the nature. Talk to the plants. Say hi to them. It's happening because plants do have emotions. They respond. Books by Anastasia, this Russian Italian women master, definitely will give us a lot more insight into communicating with plants and then do many more things. I'm sure some of you are having experiences when you have these indoor plants or outdoor plants, when you're walking in, and if you are able to be mindful to communicate with them, then they're always radiantly glowing, they are growing beautifully. See that, just having that, saying hi to them, touch and feel. This master, Vladimir, keeps traveling. When you read books by anesthesia, keeps traveling. He's a businessman, keeps traveling, and then goes out and then comes back after a few days every now and then. He's got this, some of these plants, one right outside the door. And the plants are intelligent. They're always in love, in consideration. They're always giving these beautiful flowers. They're giving this special energy into the leaves that if you have them, then you can get healed much better. So this plant sitting outside, standing outside, is always waiting for his master to say something to it. When he comes, sometimes he is a little busy. He does not even say hi. After a long travel, he comes back, and it was waiting for his touch and feel. And he first walks inside and then says, okay, wait. And then comes out, notice it. And then all he does was do a little gentle touch into the leaf. And then with that touch, this plant feels like, as if it's been given that bliss, as if it's been given the best gift possible ever. Just that touch, it immediately springs into action. It was so feeling so good. Next morning, it was bright, started blossoming again. Talking is one thing, and it is waiting for that little touch. Spending time with nature, we draw energy. We are in the nature, we be with the nature. We are in the office, we be in the office. Mindfulness is extended to many things. Talking, one of the, our thinking, speaking, and actions, right? All three. Power of words, Patriji always said this, Vakshetra. There is a book, I'm sure it may be in English now, but how impeccable our words need to be. If meditation and must lead to mindfulness, means we need to be literally be very concise, precise, and how we speak, not over talking, not showing off, not unwanted talk. We don't have to open and then unnecessarily repeat what somebody else has said in a meeting just because the managers are there that we have to show. We just oftentimes repeat it. When somebody's already communicated a point, doesn't matter, right? Who communicates it? We don't compete. Our greatness always remains with us. So no one needs to validate and give us that extra credit. So fine. So a point is done. So we don't have to repeat unnecessarily. So we speak only when it's necessary. It must add value. Every time we open a mouth, it must add value to somebody or something. If not, there is no necessary. There's a point about mindfulness, mindful talking. Here, using a triple filter state for mindful talking. This is something as a challenge that each of us can take, whether new or from the senior meditators. Vakshetra is where we lose a lot of energy. Because when we say something, then it is commitment. Because the more meditative we become, the more committed we become to our words. Less we want to break. So once a word is released, it is a commitment, or it is the more meditation means the more energy, so the more power of thought. So it can, if it is a hurtful word, it can really hurt somebody. And whatever we say is a commitment. So we have to be clear whether we want to put our energy onto it. Whatever we say can influence others. So using this triple filter test, it's always guides. Is it positive? Is it truthful? And is it useful? Three things. I heard yesterday something happened in Bangalore. There is so much rain and lots of vehicles got jammed. You heard and you're not sure, don't talk about it. What's the point? Just saying is energy. Every word is energy. What's the point? And if it is true, who should we tell? Is this going to add any value to anybody just by having a conversation? Just talk about, somehow floods are really sad and things, our traffic is making life hard. What it's only going to make other person feel a little more burdened. Oh man, what kind of city I'm living? What's the point in continuing to give something that makes other person feel low? It's not inspirational. So is it truthful? First, no hearsay. We'll never hearsay, talk about hearsays. It seems I heard. So in the moment it seems we have to be aware. Drop that from our vocabulary completely. It's not necessary. Is it positive? It's not positive. 99% of the time, it does not warrant a communication. Is it useful? Then you are using your filter to see, based on your understanding, if it's useful to the other person or not. So we apply these three filters. At least one filter if it passes, then I think then there is a meaning in communicating. One filter must pass. We do some of it. Depending on who in the company, if the company is not necessarily going through great phase, and so we don't go and then talk about it to everybody in the company. If it is not useful to a section of employees, we don't talk about it because it's only going to burden them. If it is negative, it's not great result, but then you have to talk to your immediate line of management at the next level. Then you call them and still communicate that negative news. It's fine because it's useful to them. At least one filter is passing. Negative doesn't pass. Truthful, it passes. Just because truth doesn't mean that everything is communicated. It's got to be useful. So you see where it is useful, you do it. But these three, if you can apply, our words will become very, very mindful. So it's really, we are energetic. Mindfulness must lead to gaining energy for ourselves or people around in the way we do things. Because when we are fully present, automatically then we are in this heightened state of consciousness, so our energy rubs and spreads to others. So many more things our newsletter will cover today. That meditation, it is leading to mindfulness, but then we also have to become more and more and more aware. More than 70% of mindfulness will come if we can just focus on our words. That Vakshetra is fundamentally very important in the life of meditator. How much of unnecessary connotations have to be taken out. But mindfulness is there, means that a meditator and as a Vakshetra is the most powerful thing. Field of thoughts, you have your freedom, you do things, and then you complete anything there in the field of energy, then you're done. If nobody gets affected. Field of action, you can't really control it because it's already set in motion. It's happening. Field of words are very powerful. They're influencing them. They're potentially attacking. They're influencing people. So we need to be cautious about it. Talk on this whole power of thought another time. So we'll go into the meditation once again, dear friends. And I thought today we will do one more time manifestation because last week we did not get adequate practice. So our meditation today is, those of you who join anybody new, we are doing normally Ana-Pana-Sati, a breath mindfulness meditation. The meditation technique is Ana-Pana-Sati, which means to being and observing your in-breath and out-breath. Our goal is to empty the mind of these thousands of thoughts When I observe our breath, our mind becomes empty. Our goal is to be empty in that mind of these thousands of thoughts. Empty in the mind of these thousands of thoughts. Completely becomes zero as much as possible. So we start reducing the thought slowly, and then become empty. Now, how do we do it? It happens automatically, and all we have to do is to observe the breath. So we observe the breath with our eyes closed, remove the specs, and then fingers into fingers, having hands in our lap comfortably, crossing your feet at ankle. You do these three things: cross your feet at ankle or sit cross-legged on the floor, fingers into fingers, having hands rested in your lap like that in the picture, and then eyes closed, no specs. And then you observe your natural breath anywhere in the nose, take any point in the nose, and then observe the breath is going in and coming out. As you observe the breath, mind becomes empty. In case you notice thoughts are still there, then you go and observe the breath. And then as mind becomes empty, slowly you'll be there in that emptiness for a few seconds to minutes. Sometimes people go into trance state, so they may be spending the whole hour like that. But a lot of us are having a thoughtless, empty state for a few seconds, few minutes, and then suddenly thoughts come. When you recognize thoughts are there, bring your attention back to the breath. Again, observe. As you observe, breath becomes lighter, shorter, slowly mind becomes empty, you go into thoughtless. So we are in this loop of thoughtless, spend time in the emptiness state, or in case you have thoughts, come back and observe the breath, and slowly as observe the breath, again become thoughtless. Go in this state. When you are empty, you might experience body sensations, mind sensation, they call experiencing energy. Be a witness to it. Stay connected to it. Observe it like a mute spectator. Whatever is happening during that state of emptiness to your body or to your mind, just be a witness, observe them. But if thoughts are there, if you know they are a thought, come back to observe the breath. So this is called Ana-Pana-Sati. We're doing that. And then before that, we do something called heart elevation. Just follow my guidance actively. But after Ana-Pana-Sati is done, we are going to have a little fast music. Those of you, of course, you're working on a manifestation. It's a great thing to visualize and dream about what you want to attract into your life. So you're putting your energy and focus on visualizing and dreaming of whatever that you want in your life as if that goal has happened. So your future experiences, if whatever you're desiring has happened already. I'm looking for promotion has happened, your future experience. You're looking to understand yourself. So you knew everything. You got to know about your past lives, everything. So what are you going to do with it? Feel happy? You're going to go around teaching? You feel more clear, and so they can communicate better to your family. There's got to be a reason of why we're seeking what we're seeking. So this whole imagination, dreaming is about visualizing a future if whatever you want is already there with you. And so what are you doing with it? So you visualize a future and then dream about that future experience. So then that's what we're attracting. So we're going to do that. I'm summarizing for newcomers, but of course, the last week those attended, you understood the manifestation week, so visualize and dream. That's what we're going to do, friends. Relax yourself, sit comfortably. Your eyes closed. Dear friends, dear masters, with your eyes closed, specs removed, keep your hands on your chest area. Rest your attention on your breath and on your heart. With a slow, long, relaxing breath, can you feel your heart center? Can you feel the beat and rhythm of your heart? This beautiful heart, this seat of all emotions. I want you to feel this beautiful center of all emotions, which is helping all life thrive, all life expand with its higher emotions of love, joy, gratitude, compassion. Can you recollect a memory or event from your past or from your present where you felt enormous love, joy, gratitude, and relive that moment and elevate yourself? Relive that moment of love, of joy, of gratitude. And feel that energy inside your beautiful heart. We are all deeply interconnected. Deep inside, we are specks of energy, intricately connected with each other. Love, gratitude are all the ways to become one. Feel that energy, dear friends. And slowly, let's go into breath mindfulness meditation with your fingers into fingers, resting your hands comfortably in your lap. Observe your normal, natural in-breath and the out-breath. We are going into powerful group meditation. Observe your normal, natural in-breath and the out-breath, dear friends. When we observe our breath, our mind becomes empty. As our mind is becoming empty, we allow our body to function at its natural best. We channelize all that energy into the gentlest present moment. We develop greater mindfulness. Be with your breath. Allow yourself to become totally empty of all thoughts in your mind. Observe any sensations in your body. As your mind becomes empty, we experience that greater emptiness. We merge into that consciousness, that quantum energy field. Be with your breath. Allow yourself to merge into your breath and allow yourself to experience the emptiness inside of you, all around you. That's energy. All emptiness is energy. Allow yourself to merge into your breath and allow yourself to become totally empty of all thoughts in your mind. Become aware of the emptiness inside of you, all around you, spreading far and wide beyond your room. Stretching into the edges of this universe. Allow yourself to experience that infinite depth of this emptiness, that blackness, that void, where there's no body, where there's no thing, where there's no place and no time. That's energy. That is the infinite quantum energy field with limitless possibilities and opportunities. Everything you have ever experienced or will experience is here in this field. The longer you stay connected as energy, as emptiness, the more you become of it and the more you receive from it. Allow yourself to stay connected to this emptiness, to this void, to this energy as pure awareness, away from your body, away from your life. This is the field of unlimited. The longer you stay connected to this emptiness, the more possibilities you create into your life, the more open you become. Allow yourself to go deeper and deeper into this emptiness. Allow yourself to stay connected to this emptiness and this energy where everybody and everything is connected. Go deeper and deeper into yourself your divine self, this quantum consciousness. Friends, it's time to create a future. It's time to step into a future. I want you to imagine and dream about that future. Affirm your goals with heightened feelings and emotions. As you affirm your goals, I want you to imagine and dream about your mind movie, every bit of your mind movie, as if your goals have happened at this time, dear friends. Remember, our future is already existing in this quantum field as a possibility. The stronger your intent and feelings in your body, the more stronger you signal this quantum field, and the faster you create that future for yourself. So dream, dear friends. Let your imagination flow. Live that future as if your goals have happened. Make it as real as possible. Experience that love, that joy, that gratitude, that success of your future. Our thoughts and feelings create our reality. The more we can visualize and dream, the more we program our subconscious. Feel it. Come on, dear friends, you are walking in your future. You are dreaming about your future with a heightened feeling and emotion. Our thoughts send the signal, but the feelings draw the events into our life. Come on, feel it. What choices are you making in this new future? Do you have a new body? Enjoy it, dear friends. Feel it. Where are you traveling in this new life? Feel the beauty of the nature around you. Feel the warmth of the people. What are you doing with all that success, that abundance of money, wealth, relationships? Come on, dear friends. Imagine and dream. Experience that emotion in your body as if the goals have happened and this is a real future for you. Remember, you are the architect of your life. You are totally free here. Whatever you imagine and dream, it must manifest into physicality. That is the quantum law. How are you making decisions in this new life? Come on, feel that confidence in you. Feel the joy of that independence. What are your family members telling you? Feel their warmth. Who is benefiting from you in this future? Feel their gratitude towards you, dear friends. Relax your body and feel that energy inside of you, all around you. Every thought, every intention and emotion is energy. You planted the seeds in this unlimited field of possibilities. Let this unified quantum field organize your future and then let it manifest at the right time and place in a way that's best for you. Let it go. Relax. Recognize that your future, your life, will be an extension of this new mind programmed by this new future. Bless your body. Bless it and love it into this new life created by your new mind. And let your past turn into wisdom. Your future will be filled with opportunities and adventure. And understand, all the challenges in your life are there to initiate you into your greatness. Ask for the deeper meaning behind these challenges be revealed unto you. Align with that greater consciousness, that power in you. Align with that power. Let it consume you. Ask it to move through you, move around you. Ask it to show evidence that this future is real for you. With your hands or your heart, express gratitude. Gratitude for this beautiful future. Come on, open up your hearts and give thanks to this new life. Be grateful to all the people and everything in your life, your parents, your teachers, your mentors, your family, friends, partners, everybody. Be grateful to this grand nature, the bird, the fish, and the animals, to all the things you use, the technology, the system, the governments and companies. Deep gratitude to yourself and to this intelligent universe, that quantum field, for allowing us to create this great new future. Gratitude is the ultimate state of receivership. Bring your awareness back to a whole new body, whole new environment. Feeling with certainty that this future is unfolding for you at this very moment. Whenever you're ready, you can keep your hands on your eyes for 5 seconds and then you may open your eyes. Okay. Hope you enjoyed the session, dear friends. Tuesdays, we used to have an enlightenment hour. So we have an opportunity to go a little longer with meditations. Sometimes we'll do. Yes, let's listen to Mr. Vikrant and his journey as he's been with us meditating for some time. Yes, Rina?
Vikrant, you can unmute yourself. So Vikrant is from Indian Army. So he has been meditating with us from quite some time, and he has found some benefits. So he'll be sharing his experience today with us.
Very good morning, sir. Chandra, sir.
Yes. Always looking to hear. Yes.
It's a great opportunity for me, sir. I'm speaking to you today, sir. It was like one of the desires to speak to you directly, and the team has given the opportunity to speak to me to speak to you. Thank you so very much. So grateful for the today's meditation and every single day that you have been there with us to guide us, sir. It's been a great journey for me, sir. I didn't have any great desires when I joined meditation, but I wanted to experience it. Started as a small experience with the program Awake, sir. I was recommended the program by one of my fellow officers. And then I started with the Crystal program, and then attended Prana, and now this program and other small programs which the foundation keeps conducting in between. It's been a very great journey for me. I started it as a taking experience, but it's been a transformative experience for me in every possible way. So, and we both, me and my wife, we both started it as just as a small experience, but now we are totally into it. Now we cannot think about even a single day then when we don't do meditation, not for one time, but for 2 to 3 times. Our routines have changed, sir. They have formed in. Mindfulness has come in, sir. And like you just mentioned, just prior to the meditation sessions, like positive, useful, and truthful. Always judge things, always take a positive, holistic look on these particular aspects. We've become more calmer, sir. I was having the issues with my attitude, like I used to get angry at times. But I wanted to control myself, but not finding a way how to do it, to become more mindful. So meditation has really helped me with that, with my routine. Within 15 days of meditation, I converted into veg. I've become completely veg now. So, and it's not that I consciously made an effort. It just came from inside of me that it is beneficial for me, and I should do it. And that was very helpful, sir. My wife was on medication for some time. She was taking a thyroid medication for some time. And after the crystal session, she felt the desire to leave that. She'll also be listening. We are at 2 different places right now, and she's also probably listening to me right now. But she left it, and that was a great thing which I observed because we both were involved in that. We used to take her for tests and other things. But she had improved over a period of time, and she is without medication right now. And we become more non-judgmental. We become more calm in listening to people. Like active listening was not there, but after this particular these sessions and listening to you and consciously making an effort, active listening has come in. We started listening more and speaking less. Otherwise, the thing was opposite. Otherwise, we used to talk more. We used to start telling people. Now the things have gone the other way around. And so the biggest thing which has come is more mindful of the time management, doing things more in a positive way. Reading has become very, very more important. I've bought almost all the books which Buddha has recommended. trying to go to them over a period of time, and it has really led to a transformation in the way we think, in the way we think about other things. And like you say, sir, it is a breathful meditation. I say meditation is now become a breath for me. The way I breathe is the way I think about meditation, and it's a really transformative experience, sir. And I'm trying to tell more people in my community to follow this. Few have followed, but I'm onto it. I'll not leave them. I'll still follow them continuously. I'll continuously harping on them to do it, to change themselves, to change environment for the better. Thank you so very much. It's really grateful experience. Please keep guiding us and keep enlightening us. Thank you so much.
Wonderful, Vikrant. It's really nice to hear all your experiences. You said your wife is there. Is she there in the session?
Yes, sir, she is there in the session, sir. Probably
Yeah.
she might be having some data connectivity issues, but she might be available on the audio, sir.
Okay. Yes, we'd like to hear from her too. If she is there, what's her name? What's her ID?
She is Deepika, sir.
Please unmute Veena. But so nice to hear what more you want. You said you concluded it saying that meditation became the breath. That's it.
Yeah.
I think that's the line. Because I truly always believed in meditation is the gateway into this spiritual science, which is the root of all sciences, mother of all sciences. I always, when I heard this first time long ago, spiritual science is the mother of all sciences. And meditation is the gateway into it. So if the mother of all sciences, then we must be getting everything through it. And then it's so proven that all sciences are there. I mean, there isn't anything that we don't get here in meditation. If you want to become a marketing expert, we become that. We want to become an administrative expert, we become that. We want to gain health, we gain that. We understand everything, and then it's all there because it is that consciousness that is the spiritual science leading us to consciousness. Wonderful. So meditation become breath. Yes, Deepika ji.
Good morning, sir. Good morning, everybody. Sir, actually, as Vikrant has mentioned, I was suffering from migraine as well as thyroid. So now I have started medication for both the things. And I feel the day I don't do meditation, I feel something is incomplete within me. So it has become you can say it has become a routine for me to do it continuously, because if I leave it, it feels really weird that something is missing. So this is what is happening, and I'm really thankful that I had to I should say I really stopped the medication, and that is more than enough for me. That is what I can desire, because it was like migraine. I don't know how many of you has felt it, but it's like, somebody is hammering my head, and it's like a deep pain which doesn't let you do anything. You feel like you have vomiting sensation, head is throbbing, and it really becomes difficult with 2 kids, plus I have a dog also. Taking care of everybody, it had really become difficult. But all thanks to you and to meditation that I could stop that, and I've got rid of both the things. I'm really, really thankful to all of you. And I hope others also benefit like that, like the way I have benefited.
Wonderful. Yes. So nice to hear. And we have to constantly be enhancing ourselves, right? So once we are here, initially, ignorance is bliss.
Sure.
But once we understand this whole thing, so then ignorance becomes suffering. What I mean to say is that we have to constantly enhance ourselves with newer and newer and newer and newer knowledge, and continue to learn more about what exists and then share it. So it becomes our dharma. So initially we are transforming pretty quickly. There is 80-90% of many things happening to us, and we heal ourselves and we change the mindset. So a lot of things come in. And then afterwards, it is that 90-10 rule. So the 10% we have to keep working at it, but we got to keep working on ourselves. And I really like the way you said, if I don't meditate, something is incomplete in me. Right? That is it. And Vikrant said that meditation is my breath. I think so. That is a level of adoption that we want to have into us. Then it's going to stay. Everything that we are experiencing going to stay, and then only get better. Wonderful.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you, sir.
Yes. Thank you for sharing this lovely. And so your children are younger, I suppose. I'm sure you will be talking. A lot of times children take based on how parents are responding, right? And it's not what they're telling, but then how they're behaving. So it's naturally will take to it. Even if they're not taking, they are all listening. They're paying attention. They know everything. And they adopt to it at the right time and place.
Yes, my son, sir, we've got two children. Sir. Daughter is 12 years old. She does meditation, sir. Not continuously, but she does it at times, sir. And son is he's just 7 years old, sir. And his mind is a bit wandering, so he doesn't sit that often. But yes, whenever he sees me a little bit, also he sees that father is about to get angry, so he tells me, "Sir, Papa, what does Chandra sir say? Fingers into fingers." So he always reminds me that fingers into fingers and put your mind into meditation, and he runs away. So that's how they've seen us doing it quite too often. Now they remember what you say, what they say, and I'm very sure, sir, with some more consistent efforts, I'm trying to bring them both to this platform and to meditation.
No, you don't have to do anything, Vikrant. I'm sure they're going to come into it. They will come in automatically. Of course, it is our responsibility to continue to tell them every now and then they will take it on when the right time. Wonderful.
Yes, I'm sure.
Yes. If we are regular, they will know the importance of it. It's like that, right? Yes.
Yes.
Thank you, dear friend. That's lovely sharing. I really like what you both have mentioned. Very powerful words. I feel incomplete, and it is my breath. I think these are they give a lot of significance to what meditation can mean to people. So thank you all. And so friends, we will meet back again tomorrow when this understanding ourselves more with this emotional intelligence. And so we'll meet at 6 a.m. tomorrow again. So thank you. And then I'm leaving at 7:40 today. So we'll end the session a little early. Thank you all.
I see the beauty in you. I see the power in you. I see the greatness in you. And so it is. I see the child in you. I see the sweetness in you. I see the softness in you. And so it is. I can see it. It's right there before me. I can feel it deep in my soul. I just know it, that you are an angel full of magic and power and pure sweet love. I see the goodness in you. I see the wisdom in you. I see the strength in you. And so it is. I see the joy that's in you. I see your light shining through. I see the love that's in you. And so it is.
The word on Enlightenment Hour. So the Enlightenment Hour is till end of December. We're not doing the Enlightenment Hour, so which we used to do Tuesdays. Now we're going to resume that in January. And so there's no Enlightenment Hour on Tuesdays with Patriji until end of December. There are lots of events that are planned and many other things. So we will come back to it, maybe in the same format, different format from New Year onwards. So that's why we're not having it. Okay. So thank you all. So see you tomorrow. Thank you. Bye-bye. As a business leader and a business professional, we need abundance of health, energy, intelligence, social skills, and intuition to be successful, to manifest that growth and success in our lives. Meditation-based manifestation principles, when combined with neuroscience, quantum physics, and other science faculties, is absolutely making it possible today.
My migraine is reduced. My seasonal bronchitis is reduced more than 90% without any medications.
I could reduce the I thought I'll reduce the medication and see the blood pressure, and 1/3 of drug I reduced, and I'm taking only 2/3 of doses now. The heart rate became quiet. Now the heart rate ranges from 76 to 80.
I was suffering from arthritis. I had started taking medicine, but there was no pain relief. Because of this medication program, which helped to reduce the pain.
I am really transformed best ways which I can transform. To say an example, I was responding to my clients and I was reacting at family. Now I have started responding at my family level also, and I am feeling happy. This is one of the best things which meditation has given me.
Sleeping pills I had been taking for last 3 years. I had stopped. For last 2 months, I have stopped taking those pills. I can sleep comfortably. Just meditate.
Happy morning, everybody. Great afternoon and a wonderful evening. We are at the Health Week. How meditation, we understood how meditation is helping gain physical health. How meditation is building up energy in our body. First, we gain the health. Second, we have energy to carry out things, meet the demands, or live our passions. But one of the significant impact that meditation is doing is to this mental health. Since mind over matter, if mind is fixed, mind is into two things, if I would like you to understand it as mind and intellect. In fact, it's four things: mano, buddhi, chitta, ahankara. Manas is the conscious mind. Buddhi is the thing that is their analytical mind, which is understanding, discerning right and wrong. It's part of our conscious mind region significantly. It's part of our frontal brain region significantly. Scientific temperament comes from this buddhi, that analytical mind. Chitta is the subconscious bed of all the beliefs, all the past memories, emotions. Ahankara is something that is there deep inside, that we become that's our unconscious. Is there in our bloodstream, we say. Mano, Buddhi, Chitta, Ahankara. So we're working on all four. Through meditation, through wisdom. Our buddhi is enormously changing, is increasing, developing through wisdom. And so we know what to take in, what not to take in, because that's the first gate of how we are mentally getting affected. And then the chitta, the subconscious, which is like the seabed, the rock of a river, if it is disturbed, it gives so much of, every time you disturb it, it gives so much of, the mud comes up and then it muddies the whole thing, which is your manas, gets completely muddied, because all these things are coming from the chitta. Or every time we get a past memory, a signal from environment, somebody talking about a death, and then suddenly it pulls out all the past memories for us. So the chitta that has got all those old memories stored, old beliefs stored, the habits are recorded, and all of them need to be completely reprogrammed. And we are working on it. So we are, through meditation, we are slowly removing old, right? And then we are putting new through our swadhyaya and satsang. And so the clearer the mind is, and then of course the ego-ness is, ego, which is the ahankara, is something deeply built in, is dissolved over a period by doing service, doing meditation, where we experience something beyond the body, that something bigger exists. So we slowly drop ourselves a little bit. And of course, we understand more that we are connected. All of these play in to dissolve our ego. So when we change in all these four layers, then many mental challenges that people have automatically go away. Mental health is a big field. The last time we were studying, I believe it's about, the total wellness market is dozens of billions of dollars, maybe 60, 70 plus billions of dollars. And the mental health is about half of it. Sleep is another big market, meaning when I say market, means that people are taking so much of medication, pills, counseling, and all of that. Just by fixing our mind, just by taking control of the mind, or becoming the master of the mind, in projecting what we have already recorded and then taking further, and if we change those, then we're able to eliminate many challenges, many disorders, many syndromes. ADD, an attention deficit syndrome, gets fixed. Meditation is helping us to become single point minded, concentration increases, so attention deficit will get fixed. It's not a big disease. The problem with many mental illnesses is that when something is there, then the patient is seen differently. Anything that is unseen, for example, I have a deep cut here, or some kind of skin patchy things are there. When I see it, okay, I say, oh yeah, there is some problem here. So our rational mind is able to analyze and say, okay, fine, we've got some problem. Okay, that person has some challenge. Okay, fine. But when we don't see something that is there in the mind, then everybody gets psyched up more. They say, oh, some mind problem, there is something is there. they're not stable, so we stay away. So this social stigma around, because when we don't understand, it's an invisible thing, and so we make it big, we project it. So the environment sort of psychs people a lot more than the actual challenge itself. There may be a small challenge, but the word we use is the mind is not proper for them. They're mentally retarded. They have my mental challenges. Everything is put around the mind. Because we don't know what part of the brain is, maybe a small thing is there, unlike the body that we see and we know. And as a result, because very little brain education, right? We don't even know what are the different brain regions. There's no brain education for anybody. Even if it is there, we can't see it. So the pressure that gets put onto the people is a lot more when anybody has a mental challenge. And so it becomes even worse, because we understand that our thoughts, our environment creates our reality. So the environment is pushing us, branding us, psyching us a lot more. But with meditation, definitely all of these are helped greatly. Just recently, we have been having somebody coming to the foundation in Bangalore, someone who's been having this, she had an enormous amount of fear. She just couldn't get out of the home and always worried about the future, even though her husband, the family is reasonably well off. Well, at least I don't know the detail, but appeared so. But she just couldn't come out of it. She just has this constant inner worry and then fear. Who knows where it's coming from? She was referred, she came into the foundation office, and then now I see her 6 weeks later, a different person already. Already she is active. I mean, she is into maybe mid-50s, maybe, right? She is already active. Or even lesser, maybe mid-40s. And apparently she's going through this for like 15, 20 years. But in 6 weeks later of meditation, and then she visited nice little Pyramid Valley, spent a few days there. And she's a different person now. Her cravings, food cravings, addictions, lack of control. If I feel there is no lack of control of my life because of the way society set it up, if I'm a doctor, I'm expected to serve 24/7. Already shortage of doctors in the government areas, in the private areas, then there is always this thing that you just should work all the time. Because the ratio is small, and so many are going towards medication, and so then doctors are expected to work. So you have so much set of patients. So even if they call you on Sunday evening, of course, emergencies don't come Sunday and Monday, right? So they have to go and work. So when there is no control of the life, because there's no family, if you look at many in the service, government sector service, then morning 6 to night 11 o'clock, they need to work. And so then there is this slowly notion that sets in, that's for anybody. We feel that there's a lack of control, and the lack of control leads to a lot of frustration, anger built up, and got to give it away somewhere. So they start taking to alcohol. But those easily go away. Alcohol de-addiction is happening. 90% de-addiction through research and experiments that was done in 6 weeks to 8 weeks. 90% the alcohol addiction gone away compared to a medication which involves producing the same chemicals into the brain, and so you have to give steroids. And so taking steroids to produce the same feel-good chemicals versus taking a natural meditation to get de-addicted. OCD, obsessive compulsive disorder, right? It's not, I mean, these are not, they're big names. When you use these words, disorder and this, then we get psyched up because those words are, we understand disorder means it's really, really bad, right? It's not. It may not be anything worse than a deep skin patch or something, but just that the words make us feel that way. And so mental health is greatly meditation is helping greatly benefit mental health because multiple things are happening, right? So we are becoming aware, we're developing our awareness, and awareness is always leading us to pay attention to what is that thing that's going on in my mind. And so you have an opportunity to check and change that. Meditation is releasing those feel-good chemicals. So many of the mental health challenges are because of this lack of feeling good, mood lifting. They lift the mood no matter what. And so when they lift the mood, when you regularly meditate, your serotonin levels, your dopamine levels, which are some of these chemicals that are there, serotonin, like, it's a mood lifter. When you run, when you jog, when you go every day for 3-4 kilometers and come back and do fast walking, and then you feel good, no matter what the situation is, you feel good. It's because suddenly that activity produces ton of that chemical. And so you feel good. Meditation is also producing the same chemical. You just sit down quietly and then somewhere and then meditate. Spend the same time in meditation. It's not only producing that, but it's also giving many other things. So because of this feel-good chemicals, mental health is significantly gained. Because awareness is developed, mental health is gained. Meditation, they also notice the emotional center. The emotional center inside the subconscious called amygdala, which is shrinking. Through research, they've noticed there is something called amygdala in the subconscious mind. Two key things in the subconscious, in the second brain. The brain is into 3 areas. Maybe one slide next week or so we'll talk about it. Maybe we'll talk about what we call emotional intelligence. But there are 3 areas: the subconscious mind, the second brain, which is that small lemon-sized brain called limbic brain, has 2 core functions. One is holding long-term memory. Second is the holding all the emotional center. So all the emotions, it's cause of the emotions. So there is, in the emotion center, in that region, there is again a part of it which is about fears, projecting fears. And there's a research that continues, but the research is showing that the fear region is shrinking. So in amygdala, the region that is projecting fears, which is responsible for producing it, shrinks for long-term meditators. So fears naturally go away, and fear is one of the main reasons for many mental illnesses. Fear coming from where? Fear coming potentially from deep-rooted traumatic experience in the childhood or anywhere during the life, or it could have been coming from past. Meditation changes those belief system. It's coming back from Patriji's birthday celebrations. There are 3 things that Patriji very strongly, 3 beliefs that he said, asked people to work on, not yesterday, but in his teachings, right? 3 beliefs, because for many people, 90% of life revolves around those 3 beliefs. 1, a stone is not God. God does not necessarily live in that stone. If you feel a stone is the God, and then if you could not make it, if you could not offer something, you could not do this and that, So Murti Puja, or the worshipping just a statue, as opposed to recognizing that that Murti is inside us and everywhere around. That is one fear. It just absolutely causes so much fear to people. And a festival comes, if I don't do things